Hello, I'm Adelaide Mahler, the Environmental Education and Outreach Intern here at IFAS Extension, Sarasota County, and I've been working on these zines for our county's parks and preserves. So you can find these on our IFAS Extension Sarasota County webpage or on our GIS story mapping page. But the question is, you'll print out something like this and you want it in a nice booklet form so that you can take it around the preserve and mark the different species and identify different animals and plants that you see in the area. So let's get folding. So now we're going to take our printed sheet, and first we're going to fold the two long edges together. So you're going to pick up your paper. I like to do it in this fashion, but do however works for you. You're going to line up your edge and make that fold. And then I recommend folding in the opposite direction as well along the same crease, just to make sure that's nice and clean when you're assembling the final product. So you can go along the edges again. Then you're going to reopen the paper and fold the two short edges together. Once again, flipping it over and doing the same thing in reverse. And this can be kind of the tricky part. So you're going to reopen your piece of paper, and along this crease, you're going to fold the bottom end in and the top end in to make 4 different pieces along each half. So 8 total portions of the paper. So you can pick up the edge, line it up as best you can, and there is a little bit of grace in this. So fold along there, and then I like to rotate it around and then fold up the top, which is now the bottom side. And once again, you should fold in the opposite directions just to get some nice creasing. And now we have our paper in 8 different sections. So in order to make the booklet, you actually need to have a seam opened along here. So one way you can do that is fold in half again. So you have your paper like this, and then you can take scissors and make a cut from this edge to here. So you just cut straight along that, and that would open up a hole in here. But I'm also going to show you how you can crease that and do it without scissors. So what you want to do is go back in and really make that crease nice and compressed. So you can go in with your fingernail or any hard object, flip to the other side and do the same thing. And then now you're ready to fold it again in the same way that you would that you're cutting. And then you can line up your edge along the side and make that tear. So you're tearing just to the joint between birds and arthropods, or reptiles and mammals, or whatever happens to be your category of animal. And then you're reopening, so you have that hole in your paper. And the last step is the final fold. So you're going to take your fingers and pull up so that you're along both sides like this. And then you press in, opening up a diamond that you're then going to flatten all the way into a plus sign. And from there you can use your thumb or your index finger, whatever works, kind of flatten it into one line, and then fold in half. And now you have a perfectly good little booklet. And that's it. Now you have a zine to take to Sarasota County Parks and Preserves.